This is the first time live nga ang media guesting nimo diri sa pila ka mga media station sa Iloilo.
Well, yeah, thank you so much. And for the past couple of days, I've been actually really happy kasi considering actually I won and I feel really joyful. I feel very thankful everyone na nag-support, especially to my team,
Mm.
my family, and not only to the people of Leon, but the Iloilo itself. So I'm very blessed and very happy. Gid
Mm.
na daog ako.
Okay, this interview is very casual. Between istoryan na lang kita no. Don't mind with the airwaves no. But then we have part two parts in this Q&A. The Q&A na literal gid yang Q&A knowing Miss Brooks and kundi ikaw nagalin kay bala naton nga bugal gid ikaw sang Leon. Na isa sa mga nadako gid nga mga nangin impluwensya nimo sa mga taga Leon man and you represent sang banwa sang Leon. And the part 2, may mga person kami nga ging tap no na pabati na mo ng mga messages later on and we will get your reaction and may mga pictures kami nga i-flash. I know that these pictures nga nag-circulate man sa social media and I know nga this is iban nga mga pictures the credits man naton kay Aksyon Marvin Maleficiar no kay siya gining pangita sa iban nga mga pictures. Anyways, the first question, let's go to the part 1 naton nga mga pamangkot. Okay lang man sa imo abi Miss Brooks nga we have this two parts of questions naton subong.
Absolutely, I'm okay.
Okay. Miss Brooks, the first question abi nga luyag na to ni pamangkot sa imo. 1 week or manog 1 week no after the coronation of Miss Iloilo. What have you done? After this 1 week, anong mga ginhimo ni Miss Brooks after sa naging koronahan bilang Miss Iloilo 2024?
Well, ever since the last coronation night, I haven't really rested much well kasi I'm doing my academics at the same time and I have work, so I have so much backlogs. So what I've been doing is actually trying to rest, pero I couldn't really rest much because I have schoolwork to do. I have work, so I've been pretty busy with work na ging lagas ko gid ang mga kulang from the other week before the Miss Iloilo. And then I had a lot of interviews na lately, and I like it also. I love it because it's not only showcasing myself or what I have done, but it's giving spotlight to Leon and to Iloilo itself, especially to the women of Iloilo, and that's the goal. That's the advocacy to empower women regardless of sportsmanship or anything. But yes, I've been busy, but I took time to see my grandma in Leon yesterday and I came back right away.
Yes. Na-mention mo, no, may mga backlogs ikaw. Actually, some students, the same man sa gyapon ang ginawa, backlogs and other nga mga problem, ilabi na academics ang pag-aistoryahan, no? Miss Brooks, how do you handle, abi? Sang na-mention mo nga mga backlogs and ilabi na gid nga the previous, before Miss Iloilo Coronation Night, sako, ikaw, kita ko mga videos nga nagalinapta sa bong sa social media, Mr. Hidalgo, iba nga mga videos atong nagapractice ka mo sa plaza I think na nag-circulate do mga videos in social media subong even nga di ba do just a confirmation Miss Brooks nag-study ikaw from the national level the National University.
Yes, I'm actually a fourth year student, marketing in National University. And how do I handle my time? Well, basically kasi right now ga internship ko. So at least in a day I need to complete 9 to 8 hours to 9 to 8 hours a day, and obviously it's really hard because it's not enough kasi in the morning whenever I have interview or some things to do. Good thing my coordinator, they're actually really nice. So they told me flexible lang time. You can work at night or early morning as long as you finish the 9 hours a day. So muna, actually I've been sleeping only for the past few days, 4 hours lang gid akong given sleep because I need to finish the task. But then I've always been the type of person who love to multitask, and at the same time I enjoy the process. So regardless of damo-damo man ko himuon, I take time to relax my mind and take time to take power nap. So when I wake up, I have energy to do it again. Pero I love what I'm doing, so it's not really that exhausting. It's more of fun for me, and just keep moving forward. By February, I'm done with my college, so I'm just excited.
Okay. Nagkaka-starstruck ako sa iyan, no? So sa mga videos mo lang siya makitaan and now personally na-interview naton siya on air diri sa Aksyon Radyo Iloilo. But before these questions regarding Miss Iloilo, we would like a bit to ask Miss Brooks, no? Before Miss Iloilo, who is Alexie Caimoso Brooks?
Well, I think best described for that is before Miss Iloilo, or we remove all the talents that I have before the sports, before modeling came in. Alexie is just a simple girl who grew up in Leon, raised by both of her grandparents, though my grandpa passed when I was on my 3rd grade, but I was raised by my grandma. I wasn't I don't think I am a shy kid growing up because I was one of those black kids that always often get bullied because of course I'm different, and knowing that you came from the province, you can't really deny the fact that people would always bully me. So I'm always a crybaby kasi people would hurt me, people would throw stones at me, even words ng degradation. So I've always been like a crybaby. Yet my grandma would always tell me na, no matter how many times the world will hurt you, never give back the same pain. So siguro I grew up to have, I'm a sensitive person. At in the same time, I'm someone who cares about my friends or my family so much. I was a simple girl. Actually, I was really boyish, but I'm really boyish. So there's nothing really much na fancy in me. It's just I love living the normal life. I would still eat the same food. I'd still go to the same place, still hang out with the same people because I don't want whatever I have right now to change me as a person. People love me for who I am, and I don't want to change who I am just because of whatever I have right now.
Okay. Let's talk a bit a little more background, especially the education background, Miss Brooks na. Na-mention mo na nagdako ikaw sa imong grandparents dito sa Barangay Bugalion, no? How about mag-join mo sa school, din ka nag-elementary, high school? Can you tell us more, Abi, Miss Brooks? Kay doon sa mga description, Abi, even though nga masiling kita, Mr. Hilalgo, nga full pack siya, pero doon ka bitin bala, no? So, doon in times, Abi, sa din ikaw nag-school, the elementary days mo, how was your life, then isang high school days mo, and hasta nga nag-college ka na sa mong Miss Brooks?
Well, when I was on my elementary days, I used to study sa Buga Central Elementary School. I don't know if you guys went there already. Pero elementary days was both, it was both sweet and bitter experience because those were the early age na I really got bullied a lot. And of course, at a very young age, you're very sensitive. You're gonna ask yourself, why do these people do these things to me? But in the same time, those were the years that it was fun also. My teachers were all nice to me. Some of my classmates were okay with me. So it's both bittersweet experience for me. And I think those were the age na parang I really started to know, or I really started dreaming big because of where I came from. When I was in high school naman, I used to study at Buga National High School. It's the same thing. It's bittersweet, yet those were the years that I had so much memories from the people, especially right now that my classmates from then still are my friends right now. And so basically that's it. So senior high school, I studied in Iloilo National High School, and I focused on sports na, and those were the years na I'm barely even in school, but I tried to be competitive in academics still by doing modular because I would always compete nationally or internationally. So I tried to make sure na as long as I'm a very competitive athlete, I try to, put in my academics as well. Because in the end of the day, it's still different when, you finish your school and you have a good education background.
Okay. Na-mention mo nga na ginabully ikaw always na because of na-mention the skin color and the face tabi ni Miss Brooks. During that time nga ginabully ikaw, Miss Brooks, anong gasulod sa pinsar mo?
Well, of course I am hurt. It's very, very sad, and those parts of me was like kind of traumatized until still right now. And you have anxiety, you have all those things, a lot of other things. Yet I'm always the type of person who look at the positive side of life. And I remember, I think I was like around 15 years old when I saw someone that exactly looked like me. Because I grew up in a place where no one is black skinned with a curly hair. So when I moved in the city, I met my first black friends. They're actually twins, Becca and Liz. When I saw them, I was like at awe. Because like, oh my God, these are my people. So parang, oh my God, these are my people. And I'm not alone. So parang, it was like a great experience. It was a great experience. Though the bullying really was a lot, to the point that even right now, it really affected you so much. Because when you're in the young age and that happened, it will last in your mind. That's a memory that would last in your mind. So parang, I asked myself why I need to go through all of that. But at the same time, if I didn't went through all to that, I don't think I'll be the same woman that I am right now. So it's both a blessing and, just sad part also at the same time.
Okay. Na-mention mo nga you have mga friends nga mga na-meets, especially mga the same color nimo, no? Dako abing nabulig nga nakita mo sila nga hindi ako nag-iisa. Para do mo na.
Of course. I think they really helped me so much, especially in being confident. Kasi when you see them and they're the same person as you are, yet they're more confident, they're happy with their own skin, it makes you ask yourself na parang, why can't I be happy as them? And I ask myself, or maybe I'm not just in the place that that I belong. Kasi basically, I was the only black girl in there, and I often get bullied for being black. When you saw someone, the same skin tone, And instead of people hating them, people loving them. So you ask yourself, is it me, or is it the place that I grew up in, or the place that really couldn't appreciate me? And regardless of it, man, they really had a big impact, and I really appreciate that I met them. Because right now I just met a lot of black girls, a lot of black girls with voice, with sad stories, but then they turned that story into something beautiful.
Okay. Mga ka-aksyon sa mga late tuners na ton, kopon na ton sa gyapon na Miss Alexie Caimoso Brooks, our reigning queen na Miss Iloilo 2024. And syempre kopon niya yung manager, si Mr. Malik Hidalgo. Na-mention naton nga with this, na-curious lang ako, Miss Brooks, no? With the accent, with the looks, and the way you talk, no? Na-mention mo dito kay ginagdako sa buga, so meaning tumandok si Miss Brooks ang buga liyon, no?
Oo.
Pero but with the accent, can we ask Abi, anong nationality nga half ni Miss Brooks?
Well, my dad is actually Black American. My mom, pure Filipina from Leon. So I speak the local dialect, Karaya. Hiligay noon, I speak Tagalog man. It's just I've always loved to read books, and I love watching movies. I have mentors. I have life coach. Actually, Malik's sister, she's my mentor. And she's Australian. She grew up, she was working in Australia for a long time, and she stayed there. And I think like that, yeah, I've educated myself also at the same time. Because, growing up, especially when you're poor, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself and to educate yourself. So right now, maybe it's all just of me wanting to learn more and know more.
Okay. Dado gusto na ba mabatian sa itong mga listeners ang buga. Kakiray Abi. Ang luyag Abi. The greetings lang Abi, Miss Brooks, no, sa tanan ng mga Tagalion.
Sa tanan ng mga Tagalion, especially sa mga taga-buga di dyan, rakaraka ganyan salamat sa suporta ninyo. Manan ko later, mauli ako di dyan. And excited gid mo makita ako. And so I'm very excited nga makita gid ko mo. Dyan si Lula Basing karon, and magsinadya lang kita. Thank you, Gid.
Okay. Naka very authentic sang pagkakarayaan ni Miss Brooks na. Before ikaw ging koronahan, Miss Brooks, as Miss Iloilo 2024, you are already a queen. Ilabi na gid sa athletic. No, doon may mga amon nga mga nagaguluwa nga mga istorya. Ilabi na gid Mr. Ray Cabarles. I know you know Mr. Ray Cabarles. Siya ning nagdub sa imo as Queen of Athletics, no? This is the first time nga nag-join ka sa pageantry.
Actually, not really, because I joined my first pageant when I was 12 years old. Ito man lang sa buga. The gay guys there just pushed me to join, knowing that I'm masculine. I'm always wearing a jersey, lalaki. Tapos they told me join pageantry, and I was like, "Are you okay? Like, can't you see me?" And then they told me to join, and it took them a while before they actually really pushed me into joining, and I actually did join. I won my first pageant when I was 12. And then I joined when I was 15 years old sa Miss Leon Tourism. The same year, I joined Miss Teen Iloilo. I got into finals. And when I was 19 or 18 years old, I joined Miss Iloilo National High School, and I actually won.
Okay. Na-mention ko naman lang ng athletics. The Aksyon Radyo Iloilo is always featuring Miss Brooks. Ilabi na gid sa mga kadalagan mo sa athletics, no? Isa sa mga na-mention ni Mr. Ray Cabarles is na break mo ang record sa Wivra during your time. So, siling niya, nakita niya bala, ang pag-describe niya sa imo is, lain siya nga rasa kung ikumparar sa iban. Na daw mo na in terms of the athletics. How would you react with this description sang former coach mo? And bati ko, Miss Brooks, ginagawan ka sang private school, kag sang Iloilo Provincial Government.
Well, it's amazing. It feels so good hearing those words. Because especially, athlete life's never easy. The amount of hard work we put into it, grabe. Like, I remember those times na parang I'm crying kasi I'm really tired. And it's not only sweats nga gagawa sa lawas mo kasi gadulugo ka na, sa injury ka na, you can't even walk anymore. Yet, I've always been porsigido siguro to chase my dreams in life and to achieve it. And for those words the Sir Cabarles says, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yes, I did broke the Wivra record and the Palarong Pambansa record. Until today, I think I'm still the record holder for the Palarong Pambansa, and I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm grateful na God blesses me with all these talents and skills. And when God gives you something like this, you need to create it to something beautiful, and you need to share it to other people.
Okay. And na-mention ko bala sa pila ka mga pictures nga nakita nato na Miss Brooks nga you are long hair, and that long hair is na nakita naton nga nag-add pagid abi sa beauty mo. But today the looks is different, no? It is a symbolism, Miss Brooks.
Well, actually, before when I had my long hair, I did a lot of jobs with my long hair, especially when I had my Dove commercial. I don't know if you guys remember
Uh-huh.
that buhok kambal ko. So basically, that was my trademark. That was my branding. Because people knew me for, having a big hair. Until one day, I got my short hair done. And at first, of course, it was hard. It wasn't really hard. I think it was just it made me less confident. Kasi knowing that you're comfortable with your long hair, tapos biglang short hair, you don't know what people react, but then in the end of the day, not everyone really matters. What other people opinion about you doesn't really matter. So I try to embrace it. We barely see short hair girls in here and that is black and can rock it. And I want to be someone who's very androgynous, feminine and masculine at the same time, pero someone who can really rock the short hair. And I'm actually right now I'm happy that I'm this because I give people confidence. I give them hope regardless of they would realize that regardless of kung ano man na skin tone mo or buhok mo or anything, kung kaya mo siya i-rock, then you can actually just be as confident as you can be.
Okay. The national pageant is coming, and so far the nahulat-hulatan na nato ang sashing, no, na subong pananglitan nga ikaw ang ideklarar as the representative of Iloilo for Miss Philippines, Miss Philippines, Miss Universe Philippines, I mean, no. Do you have being may change sa looks mo as the national pageantry magpadayon?
Well, I hope nothing really much because like I really love the way I am right now. I'm very confident, and at the same time, I think I'm really happy with the person that I am. I'm just happy with the person that I am, and as much as I want changes, if there's changes that I want, then there's changes towards better attitude, better understanding, better knowledge, better perspective. But physical wise, I love who I am, and I'm happy, and I think that's what matters the most.
Okay. Let's proceed Abin no with the Miss Iloilo questions na naton. Nga nag-join si Miss Brooks, Miss Iloilo. Ano ang purpose kag pagtungtong mo sa stage nga ga-practice ka or during the mentorship of Mr. Hidalgo, anong ginapanumdum mo while doing that, Miss Brooks?
Well, why did I join Miss Iloilo? Why did I join pageantry at the very first place is because, pageant is a place where women is given voice, and it's not something that is just relevant. It's something that could create a movement. And the reason why I joined pageantry is because of all that. I want to help women, and especially a black girl growing up in here. I want to share my story to people, and I want them to be inspired with my story. But why did I join Miss Iloilo though is knowing I had a good background in sports already, and people pushed me to do pageantry at the same time. So parang for me, kung may ara man ako talent dira and people saw a potential in me, why not give it a try? Especially if I might win, then it's not only a glory for my family or for Leon, but for the whole Iloilo itself. So the goal ever since is to share my story. The goal ever since is to use my life as as example, and as someone who's a drive to other people. I said it on my Q&A, I want to educate and I want to advocate women. I want to create a system for women knowing that they have someone they can run to, they have someone who they can relate, and someone who could talk to them. Not everyone really have a voice right now. And I want to be a voice to those voiceless people. I want to make changes, and I just want everyone to accept people regardless of who they are, where they came from. I think that's the goal of me joining the pageant. And the preparation naman, we've prepared really, I think me and my team has had a good preparation towards it. We didn't only prepare for the past 3 months. The dream, the dream was there ever since I was a kid. So everyone was working towards this dream ever since then. And I think it was just really my time. The universe is really aligned to me at that current moment. Because before I even won the pageant, I cried a lot. There was a lot of sadness at the same time, a lot of tears that fell out of my eyes. Even me and my mentor or my manager went to a lot of things. Yet, the closer the pageantry day goes, the more you realize that something is aligning towards you. And that's when you realize that regardless of what will be the outcome, kung ano ka man kanami sa bat mo, if it's not your time, it's not your time. And I just happen to have my time, and I'm really grateful. I'm really happy.
Okay. The follow-up question lang, Miss Brooks, no? Magluwas na mention mo, you want to educate, you want to stand out, and you want to try pageantry. Do you have other reasons why nga kinanlan nga makilala si Miss Brooks in the terms of the pageantry?
Well, I want to be a game changer. Knowing that the pageantry world really right now is not really. I think it's always just because the standard here is the pretty girl, light-skinned, long hair, Barbie face, and I might be the opposite of it. I am a little bit masculine. I am a short-haired girl, I'm a black girl, and I'm completely somehow the opposite of what the pageantry world in the Philippines is looking. And the reason why I joined is because I want to change the game, not just on the physical appearance, but on the mental ones. I want to show to people that women are not just soft. Women can be strong, yet with grace and confidence. Women could be whatever they want to be. They could be masculine, but still rock being feminine. They could be, they could. Because in pageantry, they want someone who's very sweet-spoken, gentle. And for me, there's days that I come off so strong. And that's because I went through a lot in life. You don't expect someone to speak gently and talk softly, knowing that their background was really rough. You have something to fight for. You have something to stand for. So you need to be authentic. And I want to be a change. I want to change. I want to make changes. I want to be a game changer. I want to show to people that there is hope, and that, no matter how, no matter where you came from, especially on my background, you all know my background. It might not be all of that, but then knowing all of that, I really came from nothing. And I just had a dream. And I made sure that I worked towards that dream. And I am here right now, one step closer to achieving that. So I think it's always just those things.
Okay. Then again mga ka-aksyon, sa mga upod ba na to Facebook Live, di ba kita ninyo nga kaupod naton ang reigning queen Miss Iloilo, Alexie Caimoso Brooks, no. Let's go abi no kay Mr. Malik Hidalgo as the manager ni Miss Brooks, na. Anong pagkilala mo ni sa iya, sir? Like for example, paano ka mo nagkilalahay? Then sang time nga nakita mo siya, or na you are challenged abi nga mangin manager ni Miss Brooks during the Miss Iloilo pageant, Mr. Hidalgo.
Good morning, everyone. So, nakilala ko si Alexie kasi we have the same barangay at Buga, Leon. So, mas nauna lang talaga akong nag-bloom sa Manila as an artist. And yun nga, na-discover siya ng circle of friends namin sa Leon. Then, they introduced Alexie to me. Then, pag punta niya sa Manila, I helped her too sa modeling and sa portfolio niya sa pageantry. And the dream is started nung nag-pageant sa Sabuga. So, it was like 13 years na working hard for her na ituloy yung pageantry. And we are very happy na she said yes. At nailaban naman talaga namin. And being a handler for her, syempre merong times na we argue, pero ganun talaga kasi everything is not perfect. Pero in the end of the day, kasi her mindset and hard work talaga yung talagang number one. And disiplina. Yun yung nagiging strength naming dalawa. Then, ako naka-back up lang together with my Team Leon. And sa lahat ng tao na tumutulong, very thankful kami doon kasi kahit hindi namin hinihingi, kusang binibigay. And yon, and for nationals, sana patuloy nila kaming samahan. And I know nasasamahan tayo ng buong Iloilo City or kahit sa taga-ibang lugar din. Grabe ang suporta and we are very thankful of that. And we are excited for nationals.
During the Miss Iloilo, Mr. Hidalgo, do you have how about the cooperation? Like for example, Miss Brooks is the decision maker, then kayo yung gumagawa, parang ganun, or the collaboration of the decision making?
Collaboration. So we meet at the middle, then we talk and we plan everything. Pero in the end of the day, last say talaga siya.
Okay.
Yes, kasi ano tayo beast mode to
Oo.
Lahat ng decision sa kanya muna dadaan. So,
okay.
Pero kami naman, kilala kasi namin siya. So, naka-align talaga lahat.
Isa si Mr. Hidalgo and the Leon team nga nagkumbinse kay Miss Brooks nga mag-Miss Iloilo.
Yeah, hindi naman kumbinse. It's just, nandun na. Ilaban na natin.
Ni short do ara na gid no
yes.
i-post na lang gid.
Kasi hindi niya lang kasi dream Dream din namin for her. Even the Mayor of Leon, Mayor Malin, and Congressman Goriseta, very supportive sila. So, nung nabalaan nila nga ma-intra si Alexie sa Miss Iloilo, pag-uli naman daw mahibigin si Mayor, kaya doon na-overwhelm siya, kay naalala niya before nga nag-athletics si Alexie, mga grade school, high school, firmi siya sa City Hall, kay gapangayo siya kasulisit. So, every time na madaog siya medal and gold, every Monday, flag ceremony. So, arakit siya. So, tanan-tanan nga politicians or sa LGU Sang Leon kilala gid siya. So though na overwhelmed gid sila and excited nga may interest sa Miss Iloilo. That's why ganun na lang yung reception ng tao sa kanya.
Okay. What are the challenges, Mr. Hidalgo, during the competition?
Well, number one is finances kasi kami based na kami sa Manila. Then talagang parang nag-nationals na kami when it comes to finances. Pero we are very thankful kasi tinulungan kami ni Mayor Malin. Also the organization adjust din sa mga aming schedules and all. Then lahat din naman ng tao, even taga Manila or taga Iloilo, talagang tinutulungan nila kami. Even now, ang tinutuluyan namin dito sa Iloilo City from Attorney Bellarmino and Commander of Coast Guard. So tinutulungan nila kami para tumira dito sa city and some of the private people.
Okay. This pagdaog ni Miss Brooks sa Mr. Hidalgo, doon nag-circulate siya sa social media. Even the national pageantry, national pages, si Miss Brooks ang ginatulod for Miss Philippines. Wala pa ng coronation na Miss Philippines Universe, no? Or the Miss Universe Philippines, no? Nga sa ila nga hatagan tsansa si Miss Brooks nga i-represent ang Pilipinas. As a manager, are you pressure sa Mr. Hidalgo?
Mixed emotion eh. Hindi ko masasabing pressure kasi na-foresee ko na siya 10 years ago. No? And I think we're ready naman. So, the pressure is natural. Siguro na lang we need to understand the plan game and formulate our plan for nationals. And given na grabe naman yung support, I'm very confident.
Subong Miss Brooks, ibidis nga mga hitabo abi no nga mga ang na-mention na to kay na paano mo siya na-cope, no? Anong nagpabaskog sa imo Miss Brooks sa sini nga mga tinion nga ginabuli ka at that time nga ginasilingan ka abi nga lain imo kolor, lain imo rasa, anong mas tougher sa imo subong Miss Brooks?
I think looking back, kung mamangkot ka kung anong kapabasa ko sa akin, I really don't understand it. I really don't know. All I know is every time I cry, I see better days. Every time na ginabuli ko, I know one day I have my turn. I think it's just really the universe instilled something in my heart and in my mind na you'll have your turn one day. You'll have your turn one day. It's okay if you need to go through this. They said nga diamonds need to go through the rough process before it's gonna shine. Though I'm not really a diamond, I'm just a human. And knowing that you was a child and you went through a lot of things, you can't deny the fact there's a lot of traumas. There's a lot of unhealed wounds. Yet you don't make excuses out of your past. Because if you wanna achieve something, you don't look back on amo nagi again, kung mo nagi again. If you went through a lot, you need to change your life. You need to create a beautiful story out of it. And I want my life to become a good story. They said fairy tale is impossible, but then at least I want to make my life sound like one. I want to create my life from, someone who got bullied, someone who came from poverty, someone who never had anything, into someone who is not just entitled of something, but someone who's helping people. Kasi whenever I'm out and I see someone, especially kids, I see myself in them. And I ask myself, in what ways can I contribute into this kid's life? If I can't contribute to them in financial ways, then I need to use my words. I need to use my action. I need to use my story. And I think these are something that means so much. You can give someone money and then they literally forget about it. But then if you give someone your words, and these words would still in their mind for a long, long time, you can change their destiny in life. And for me, it was all that. It's not your fault you went through a lot of things. It's not your fault that people hurt you. It's not your fault that people discriminated you or did something to you, but you need to forgive yourself. And you need to forgive these people, regardless if they ask forgiveness or not. Because in the end of the day, you don't hold this anger energy in you and be happy. So you need to let go. And you need to let go, only when you let go that things get done. And the universe has its way. And if it's for you, it's for you.
Okay. Mr. Hilado, sa time sang ginhold mo na si Miss Brooks sa iba niya mga artist abi or kabati ka kastorya nga ginabuli pa siya sa gyapon nga imo pambato amo ng kolor, amo ng rasa, wala na siya tsansa. Mga mo na lang mga istorya Mr. Hilado.
For me, kilala ko kasi siya eh. So very strong and empowered woman. So hindi naman kami affected sa mga sinasabi sa kanya or even online, hindi natin maiiwasan na may negative comment talaga. But in the end of the day, we are grateful dun tinitingnan na lang namin talaga yung positive side and what we can do more and offer pa sa Iloilo and the whole Philippines. So, yun lang yung good thing about my team na very positive talaga kami.
Okay. So na-mention mo nga ginahibi mo lang siya, Miss Brooks, nga makabaton ka sa mga kasubong sini nga mga criticism or mga ginabuli ikaw abi, no? After sina nga makahibi ka, masiling ka, okay na ko, mabalik ko sa na-compose ko self ko like that amo na, or may healing process pa siya sa gyapon?
I think life itself is a healing journey. It's a healing process. You can cry, yet after you cried, you know that it's still there. Scars don't go away. Somehow it stays even after you even pass in this life right now. And I think you can still go through pain while healing yourself at the same time. You just don't stop right now and tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I need to heal first. You can't, kasi when you take time to rest and you tell yourself, nga ma-rest ko danay, ko danay, you wasted time also. So for me, it's always been healing and working towards my dream. And every single time that you're working towards your dream, something's painful is still gonna come. Life is a yin and yang. There's a good and a bad side. When you receive good things, something's gonna happen. And when you receive something bad, good things gonna happen. It's just a way of life. And we need to understand that's natural. Yet, I think the most important asset that we could all have is a great mental state, great mindset. Because in the end of the day, people could take your talent away from you. People could take away your money away from you, your friends, even your partner. But they can't take away what's inside your mind. And that's your powerhouse. That's your asset. And you need to make sure that you have a great mindset.
Okay. Ang panabat, Aksyon Marvin, pang Miss Universe na kid. Dadalaw natin sa question niya. Nakalabanan abi sa Miss Universe, kung mamanotice na Mr. Hilado, no, correct me if I'm wrong, ang mga common issues bala, like ng bullying, ang around the world ng mga issues. Anyway, sa pagtapak nimo, Miss Brooks sa stage sang Miss Iloilo, may term na mo na manifest mo nga pagtapak mo, I will be crowned as the Miss Iloilo. May mga amo kasi ng mga guts or sining mga I don't know, I mean nga inang magpatapak mo nga ako nagidya koronahan with kay Hakot Award ka, di ba? Tanan nga mga awards, amo nang term nila Hakot Award si Miss Brooks, kay tanan nga mga minor and corporate awards nakuha ni Miss Brooks, no? With that may mga manifestation ka nga mga kasubong sir.
Well, I'm a type of person who really have a routine. I love having a routine. My life or my day would always start with me, waking up, listening to manifestation, frequency sound, and I would watch news, I would read books. So it's always given, I'm always manifesting. Yeah, I'm always manifesting. But then it's not always about just manifesting to win, Miss Iloilo. It's manifesting to heal my inner wounds, heal my inner child. But then yes, it was there. And I remember, I think way back last year, I just wrote down on one of my favorite notebook, I said, I'm gonna be a Miss Iloilo. One day I'm gonna be Miss Iloilo. And then October, I wrote, I know already that I'm joining Miss Iloilo. Nothing, I just took out a piece of paper. I even put it on my phone's notes. If you want to see, it's still here. I put it down. I am Miss Iloilo, and I am Miss Iloilo Universe. I put the year 2024. And that final night, I went up in the stage. I make sure to put my right foot up on the stage first. And I just said, this is mine. This stage is mine. This is my time. It's mine. And then I was walking towards it. And it's weird because you just can feel something. When I'm an athlete, so I know when I'm about to win or lose. And I step on a track and I know this is mine. This is mine. I stepped on that stage that night and I had this feeling of everything will work out for me. And the whole competition, I was just enjoying. I was having fun, yet I was giving my best, and I had it. That's why I posted on my story at that parang 3 days ago a screenshot of me manifesting about this during October, parang October 5 something, I took a screenshot and I posted it on my story, and it turned into reality. Manifestation is real. Manifestation is real. It's because it's like prayer. You're praying for a greater power that you're wanting something. But then at the same time, when you're manifesting, you're praying. When you're manifesting, you're working towards that dream. So it's not just about manifestation. You're actually working towards the dream. So manifestation works with actions. You can't just manifest something without putting into action. So I think it's both like that. People can manifest, but then you could do actions to achieve what you want to manifest.
Na-mention mo nga to heal your inner child, Abi, no? Can we ask, Abi, kung ano ni siya nga wound, or like amo to na-mention mong bullying, Miss Brooks?
I mean, there's a lot more in life
Mm.
I went through than just bullying.
Mm.
So much more that I can't really share
Mm.
more. I want to keep to myself. Yet, I don't know. I
Mm.
think it's just I really don't know. Some people come into my life that I ask myself, why are they here? That when I met two of my mentors, Sir Tom and Hershey, they've been a people who made great things, who made a massive impact in some people's life. And we meet someone and they're so big, like ginastorya ako ni nila man, nga they wanna help me man. So I had those days that I question myself. Yet looking back, feel ko, it was just really the universe really aligning things to you. You meet people that you never expected you were gonna meet. You're gonna be put in the position that not everyone will be in. Like, in sports, and sometimes I travel abroad, I meet big people, I talk to this amazing people, and you ask yourself why? Why? Because not everyone is given the same chance and opportunity. And that's when you realize that it's really just aligning things to you.
Mhm.
And maybe I need to go through that. Because imagine, you know how rough my childhood is. And sitting in front of you right now, not just a Miss Iloilo, Alexie Brooks is an athlete, a beauty queen, a model, and someone with a great mind. And I think that, what I went through made me into this person that I am right now. And as sad man nga, hindi ko man dapat pag-agyan for madaog ko. Pero, maybe that was just my life. Maybe that what makes my life interesting and that what makes my life more memorable to other people.
Okay. Mr. Hilado, nasang time nga ginhold mo si Miss Brooks and the one of the mentor ni Miss Brooks, sang nakita mo ang Miss Iloilo stage ikaw man abi na manifest mo na nga ang imo subong nga si Miss Brooks will be crowned as Miss Iloilo 2024.
Given na nakikita ko yung hard work niya behind the scene, sleepless nights, kasi may OJT to eh. Minsan pinapagalitan ko na, actually kanina hindi niya natulog eh. So, pag nakita namin yung sakripisyo, yung hard work, so alam ko na mananalo talaga siya. And given na mindset and yung talent and skills niya, given na nandun siya sa right team din na tumutulong sa kanya, wala akong doubt na hindi siya mananalo. And yun nga, sabi ko, kanina pa ako inuulit-ulit ko, I'm very confident sa kanya talaga.
With this Mr. Malik na the routine or what is the complete package for Miss Brooks na masasabi mo na confident ka na mawiwin niya? Anong mga characteristic ni Miss Brooks na ikaw lang yung nakakakilala as a mentor sa kanya na Mr. Hidalgo?
I believe na ang edge ng isang candidate or a queen is her mindset. The way she perceive things, the way she understand the situation, and the way she act and move and do a solution dun sa mga bagay-bagay. Dun mo makikita na winning talaga siya. Kasi she work hard dun sa mga part na alam niyang weakness niya. Kasi hindi siya marunong masyadong sumayaw. Pero gabi-gabi kami nagpa-practice para sumayaw siya. And nagulat na lang kami nung production number, parang concert na. So, natutuwa kami kasi, ayun nga, nandun yung parang disiplina sa athletics niya rin. Kasi alam niya kung saan siyang bagay magpo-focus. Kasi if knowing that marunong na siya magpasarela and all, tapos, yung singing niya din, inano din namin yun, inayos din namin with my music director, Dennis Lizada and Carmela Ariola. So, tinulungan nila kami na ayusin yung voice niya, yung talent niya, then lahat talaga nagtulong-tulong. Even hindi sila taga Iloilo, talagang tumulong talaga sila.
Okay. Let's go back a bit kay Miss Brooks, no? Mention ko kay na with Mr. Hilado nga damo mga pressure no, sa social media, damo postings, national pageantry, damo mga positive comments. Tanan-tanan gid no, kung makita na to, manotice na to. Even sa TikTok nagalapta na siya no, mga clips from Miss Iloilo and isa sa mga na struck man abi that time no, ang aton nga pila ka mga tagpalamati kay ging compare ka sa Miss Universe, reigning Miss Universe no. Isa sining nga mga ining mga social media posts, ining mga comments, pressure si Miss Brooks.
Well, I don't think I am. I think for me, it's my dream, and other people's opinion towards me doesn't really matter. This is my dream. I've been working towards this dream, and some people only saw this until I won. Yet me, I lived through this. I had nights that I doubted myself. I had nights that I told myself, "Oh, Alexie, you're dreaming too big."
Mhm.
I had nights that people laugh at me when I tell them about my dreams. So when people throw a word on me that is really hurtful, I am not bothered because they don't know me at the first place. They don't know what I went through. They don't know the things that I need to go through just to be at the position that I am right now. And I think social media is supposed to be a platform where we, share awareness and good things and positive things. And, to those people, man, regardless if it's me or other people when they hurt online, I really hope that they really think before they click, man. Because for me, I'm lucky because I have a great mental health. My mind is very stable that I'm really not bothered. But to some people that is not, your words could affect other people's life. And sometimes it gonna ruin their mentality, and I really hope that you really think first because you don't want to receive the same degradation. If you was in my position and someone tell you words and you're in the same mental health as you are, would you want to receive the same opinion? You don't want, diba? So it's only about when you think about what you want to hear, and if it's positive or negative, and then that's what you do. So for me, I'm just lucky to those people who comment positive still. To those ones who comment negative, I sometimes check on it just to ask myself, oh, is this a thing I need to work on para sa sarili ko? Those are the things. But to those ones who's bullying me because of the color of my skin, because of my hair, what am I gonna do? Bleach myself?
Oh.
There's nothing I can do about it. That's what I am. That's who I am, and that makes me unique and different. And you can't really please anyone in life, and it's not your responsibility to please people. You're put in this universe to be your own self, and that's why when they there's this online videos and photos that is, that they comparing me to Zuzubini. And first off, thank you so much because you saw the potential. You saw that I had this big potential. You saw the resemblance. Yet in the end of the day, I did not really enjoy it because, I have my own identity. Not Zuzubini didn't went through what I went through, and so did I. I didn't go through the life that she went through. She was not an athlete. I was not, on those things that she did. Yet I think I'm really happy that people saw potential with me. That Miss Universe ka, si Zuzubini ka, you look like her. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that though, but not to the extent na parang they're telling me, oh, you need to bald your hair kasi ginaya mo na siya. Nga gisunod ko na siya. No, you put in this life to be your own person, to be authentic, and nga angay sundon mo. To be honest, like before I even got my hair short, I really got my hair short before I even watch Zuzubini walk on TV. So parang people thought I cut my hair because I saw her. It's not really like that. And she's different. She have her own, personality and all those things. And I am different. I am Alexie. So I really hope that I love when people, compliment me that I'm like her, but not really compare me because I am Alexie. I want to make my own name. I am different. I have different mental state. I have different perspective. I have different story and background. And when we talk about Alexie, I don't want them to look at me as Zuzubini. I want them to look at me as Alexie Brooks that I am with whatever traits I have. That's just one thing I want to tell people.
Okay. Mr. Hilado, sa inyo nga team subong, did na pressure man ka mo abi kung paano yung ilihis ang mga kasubong sini nga mga pananawan sang tao nga gina-compare siya and masiling nga the same gid ang itsura niya, the looks, the style ni Miss Universe Zuzubini. Do you have abi subong sang plan nga mairihis bala ang amo na nga mga pananawan sang tao?
Well, as she said, hindi naman kami bother talaga. It's not a big deal na i-compare siya kasi natural lang yan na i-compare tayo to someone na malapit sa itsura natin or physical. Pero kami kasi wala eh. Naniniwala naman kami na Alexie pa rin siya eh. So, we are not bothered or to change any outlook niya. Still the same.
Okay. Upon crowning Miss Brooks, no, being may Miss Iloilo, anong mga nag-change sa imong life?
Well, the first part is, the amount of people who's messaging me. And I love it because they saw something in me and they believed in me, yet they congratulated me. Kasi parang, ma-realize mo ba lang hindi mo lang gali siya kadalagan gali siya sang tanan. So, that was the first thing that changed. And then the second thing that changed is my mindset man siguro. It changed into more resilient and parang mas gutom pa. Like, damo pa gusto. It changed that. And then the rest, it's just the same. I'm still the same Alexie. Nothing really changed much. It's just that people admired me right now and they look up to me. And that's the dream. I want to influence people. So nothing really changed much. The same Alexie you used to talk to is the same person, the same Alexie nga galagan sa sport, the same Alexie is gonna drink my coffee in the morning, the same Alexie that shows love and gratitude towards my family, especially my grandma. I'm just the same girl, still the same girl.
What does the title mean to you personally, Mr. Alexie?
I think it's so much just Miss Iloilo. Kasi ever since I was a child, diba, the dream is to join pageantry. And parang before, I thought it's impossible for me to win Miss Iloilo, knowing na parang there's always a standard, and I'm completely the opposite. Yet I won right now, and the crown means so much more than just a crown for me. I think it symbolizes the courage, the pain, the beauty, the love, the heartbreaks, everything. It's a mix of everything in life, and I'm happy I have it. And whatever responsibility comes with it, I'm willing to put my time, hard work, or whatever is in line that I need to put in.
Okay. Engineer Mark Rivera, no, request kita sa imo, Engineer Mark, basi bala may picture kada no sang old picture ni Miss Brooks, basi pwede na to ma-flash. Isa-isa lang kabilog, no. We would like to know what is your message sa imo younger self upon seeing that picture. Nandun lang taon natin. Engineer Mark, no, basi may ara kada bala picture nga pwede naton ma-flash, no, para nga mapakita naton kay Miss Brooks. Or butang naton mga 10 years from now, or that here, no, na muning ara sa likod mo, Miss Brooks, no. That's the first pageant sa Buga. No. What is your message, Abi, sa imo younger self, Miss Brooks?
Well, hi Alexie, hi Nini. My grandma called me Nini. It's gonna be a tough journey. There's still gonna be a lot of people doubting you. You can't really please everyone. Yet, keep that hunger. Keep that same attitude. Keep that same mindset. And know that pain is just there in life and it's temporary. Yet, I want you to move forward. I want you to look at the better days. And just enjoy life. Don't take everything seriously. Have fun. Inspire more people. Be more confident. Smile more is what you do right now. And there's nothing to worry. You're gonna get it there. You're gonna be that woman that you aspire to be. Thank you.
Okay. That very very heart-touching, no, ang message mo sa imong younger self. Anyways, damo ga pamangkot kay after sa sining picture, after sang ging crown ka, nagkiss ka sa sining tawo. And after that, ginhatag mo sa iya ang sash mo. Personally, and Miss Brooks, sino si Lola Basing?
Well, knowing that I didn't have my parents growing up, no mom, no dad, it was just both of my grandparents. My grandpa was my dad for me. And unfortunately, he passed when I was young. My grandma right now is both my mom and my dad. And she's more than those title. I think she's my life. To be honest, you know, in life we have someone parang kryptonite ka. And my grandma, she's that. She's my life. She's the wheel. Parang she's the drive that I need in the morning to go through things in life. And without her, I don't think I'll be the same Alexie. She keep me grounded. She always tell me to put my feet on the ground. She'd always told me to look back to where you came from. And to be positive in life. To be happy. To love people regardless if they hurt you or not. And I love my grandma. I would take a bullet for her. I would do anything for her. Even give my life if that means for the sake of her happiness or anything. I love her so much. I think there's no amount of there's no words that could describe how much I love her. And I'm not even sure if she knows how much I love her, but then it doesn't really matter kasi I'll do anything for her. I really do anything for her.
May situation, Miss Brooks, nga aara ka gid sa hardest times mo, then may mga challenges ikaw nga gina-share mo kay Lola Basing.
Well, one thing about this, if she's watching right now, she's really gonna she's gonna be annoyed and angry because so my grandma, she's old and they're sensitive, diba? So when there's things that's happening, especially those hard ones, I really don't tell her. Not only her, I don't tell my family much. That's why they get mad at me king But for me, kasi I don't want other people to worry much about me, especially on those grabe ged. Kasi you know, it will really affect them much. So for me, as long as kaya ko pa, I'll keep it to myself. And it's actually really bad kasi sometimes you really need help. But for me, for my grandma, I really don't share much kasi I don't think she can handle it. Knowing that she loves me so much, basit balakag na una pa siya ibig sa akon. So I really don't share much to my grandma. I only share her the good things, there's bad sides man or sad man, mga hapaw-hapaw lang man. Pero the rest, I really don't share much kasi I don't want her laying down sa gabi, magtulok sa wall ka manumduman manimuon ko. Kasi she really overthinks so much. So I really don't share that much to her. Only the good sides. And I think it's okay.
Mr. Hilado, ano kadako nga bulig ang support sang family kay Alexie in terms sa Miss Brooks in terms sa iyang career abi as of this moment nga Miss Iloilo na siya?
Very supportive naman sila through words, and we feel naman na very proud sila. And yun, as of now, ginasturya ko man si Manong niya Jed, si Sir Jed, what are the plans, kasi ayoko din na mabigla sila kasi life-changing yung nangyari. So, yun. And kasama naman namin sila sa lahat ng plans. So, yun.
Sa pagkakilala mo kay Miss Brooks, kung hatagan ka chance sa Mr. Hilado nga maghatag sang adjective or any word nga makadescribe kay Miss Brooks, ano ina?
Fearless.
Nga.
Very, ano kasi to eh. Beast mode eh. Kaya nga, ngurubli yun ang hashtag
Ngurubli
natin
yun.
eh. Oo. So, parang sa lahat ng bagay, hindi mo siya makikitaan ng failure. Oo.
Okay.
Or dun yung weakness, or sabihin niya na hindi niya kaya. Kasi talagang palaban.
Damo gapamangkot di Miss Brooks sa aton text line, no? I would like lang to ask. Isa man lang ni. Ano ang status ng love life ni Miss Brooks? Damo gapamangkot eh. Ano ang status ng love life ni Miss Brooks?
Well, I'm single, and you know, I think I'm just focused on I am right now. I am talking to someone, just talking, pero I'm single, yeah.
Okay. So, that is the last question, no? Ngay haboy naton kay Miss Brooks and Mr. Hilado in terms of sa first part 1 naton, no? And the part 2 is very short lang man, do tatlo ka mga persons ni aton ginpangayuan sa mensahe. Kung hatagan chance si Miss Brooks nga hatagan sang title ang imo life story, ano ina?
That is actually really hard. Well, she conquered the universe. Probably that, not just because of the Miss Universe crown or the Miss Universe dream. You know, if you think about my life, parang siyang grabe siya eh. Like parang from hibi-hibi into calm into heights of life. And you know, universe is infinite, and so is my life. It's full of ups and downs. It's endless, and I don't know. I think it's just that, you know, and there's so much more to see. There's so much more to expect. There's so much more stories that weren't heard yet. Just like the universe, you know, it's aligning to you, and it's full of stars, and my life is full of those stars, and those stars are the people that is supporting me, loving me, and being there for me. They're these people that, you know, you see on the background, that you see on, you know, on the backstage, doing everything for me. To Eldron, to Russell, to Malik, Sir Jomar, to everyone. I can't name them all, but they know that I really appreciate, and I thank them so much.
Okay. Mr. Hilado, ang last question naman natin sa inyo. After the winning na Miss Iloilo, I know that daw full packs gid ang schedule ni Miss Brooks, no. May mga palabuton kita nga mga events nga luyag naton ihatag abi or ipalinton sa publiko. Then what is your preparation abi for the national pageant?
As of now, focus kami sa Dinagyang Festival. So, yun kasi ang role and responsibility ng ating Miss Iloilo. And about the nationals, we're still ongoing planning. Meron nang nakalatag, pero syempre, unahin muna namin yung Dinagyang. After that, pwede na lumaban ulit. Kasi ayaw din namin siyang ma-burn out kasi grabe din yung puyat at pagod. And gusto ko din mag-focus siya sa Dinagyang para at least mas makita niya yung festivals and culture and heritage ng Iloilo City before na pumunta kaming Manila.
Kamusta Leon, no, Mr. Hilado? May ara kamo nga hiwaton nga motorcade or may homecoming sa aton nga reigning queen sa Leon?
Yes, this afternoon we will have homecoming sa Leon up to Buga, sa Barangay Buga, kay lola niya. Then, yun, organized by the LGU ng Leon, Mayor Malin Holipas, and Congressman Mike Coriseta.
Okay, ready ka na, Miss Brooks, for the part 2?
I'm actually really excited.
Yeah. Okay, sige. Excited na si Miss Brooks, no? Even though nga, pabati na nato na una lang, no? Basi, anyways, pag balik naton, basi pwede pa kita makaingagaw for the ubuso naton. This the first message, no? I think, maambot kung mga kilala mo ni sila, no? Engineer Bem, okay na? Sige. Ipabati naton ang first, ang matabo sa part 2, pabati naton ang mensahe, kag mga pictures nga background, kay ma'am do may ginbutang sa Aksyon Marvin, no? Kaya credit kay Aksyon Marvin, kay siya ning nag production, ginsang tanan-tanan yung mga videos. Then after that, your reaction, no? Sa ila, anong mensahe and everything. Okay, so let's start the first message, Engineer Bem.
Ka nang in-course ni Alexie, nakita ko nga maskinta na isa lang, no, may disiplin sa kagalingan na kita na nga maskinta na lang isa, ka practice kita na. No, damura ka nakita. Kaga grabe gid ang kuan na sa self ng kinanglan madaog kita na. Nagangay ba ka?
Okay, so tama ra no, bali sir. So isa man ako ka coach na gid kag ga-serve gid ako tanaka na as guidance man no. Guidance counselor sa tanan nga aspeto because I am also an athlete. So manan ko ang dalagan ka athlete sa track and field. So gid pamangkot ko tana ambal ko kanati ang ano gid ang purpose mo sa mga gusto mo gid magdaog. So ang point na is that imol kami ma'am, pigado kami. So kuna naluoy ako kay Lula Basing. Kasi amor ang nagkapupok na tangkid ka na doon ginabuligan ka na ka mga tiya na pero ginaano nagidra ang kabudlay ni Lula Basing. Kaya na, basi amo dyan ang paraagyan nga mag-angatan na sa perakadlaw para so determine kita na, pursigi kita na bisan isahanan lang kung ano marang maagyan na ang ginako na lang do the best na lang ang balagit kara inspiration ko si Lula Basing tapos ang Buga National High School, the people behind me, and then kung ko don't worry, always look up, no, trust to the Lord whatever happen, kung magdaag man ikaw mapirdi, trust. And then, if ever na malabot mo rin to ang pinaka-target mo ta, remember, you must remain simple and humble. Okay, so because we are proud of you, so grabe, gid ang struggle na di kaya mura ang target na gid, no? So ma'am, kung nagikirahay, kung diin man ako makalabot, kung na ang tingwaan ko gid nga malabot, kaya may isa kita na, karakang gina-target. Kung paano na makilala kag ma-met ang anang father. Amo gila.
Okay, that message is coming from the coaches, trainers in na athletics ni Miss Brooks. The reaction mo, Miss Brooks?
Well, it's very touching. I almost drop a tear. Ma'am Lanes, na ni Mama Idos and Sir Kagkon and Sir Tagigara, something like that. Grabe, like, looking back, I was just like high school, parang last year lang siya. Pero if you think about it, parang 6 years ago sa siguro, 7 years ago, grabe. I think I want to thank them. The very first thing I want to say is I want to thank them kasi they saw the potential. They heard the dream. I really talk about it. I'm really vocal about what I want. And as you can hear them talk, they actually believed in me. And because of those people who believed in you nga, you push yourself through and you move forward, and I thank them so much. Their guidance, their help, their words, their action really contributed a lot to the woman that I am right now. And to my Buga National High School family and Buga Central High School elementary school family, thank you so much. Thank you so much for educating me, for molding me, for believing in me, and for giving me hope. I think it's really hope. When you give someone hope, you change their life. And they gave me hope. And I thank them so much.
Okay. Do may isa to ka teacher mo nga na-mention nga, isa ka dream ba lang in-open up niya sa voice clip nga, you want to meet your father. No, still, subong amo na ang objective.
Before, yes. Right now, if I met him, thank you. If not really, then it's okay. Kasi what happened is, one thing I realized is I keep looking for someone who wasn't there that I'm not appreciating who's in front of me. So parang I realized na parang, kasi before I was doing all I was doing because, the moment I see him, I want him to be proud of me. Yet it was somehow good kasi you had the drive. But then, I realized that I keep forgetting kung sino nga rada in the pictures. Si Lola, sila tita
Yes.
ko, sila tatay Nestor. Nalipatan ko nga ara galida sila to support me because I was looking for someone who wasn't there, who wasn't present. So right now, of course, I still want to see my father. Who don't want to see their dad? I want to see him. I still want to give him a big hug. I still want to ask him if he's proud of me. Yet, if the universe doesn't really allow, then there's nothing much I can do about it.
Okay. I think hingagawtan lang ang second nga message no. Aksyon Marvin. Ang message nga ni kadua this is very close gid sa imo na mag ining isa sa mga nakaupod nimo sa imo nga life and during the ups and downs nimo. Engineer Bem, the second voice.
As a best friend, as a friend, mahamba ko gid na every time imaway kami ni Alexie, may mapurot na gid ka na. Because every time we're talking, she's always sharing her stories, ang mga experiences niya, ang mga tao nga na-encounter na. And I can really see nga, ang tanan niya nakasalamuha ng mga tao, it's not that nasalamuha niya lang or nasturya na lang. May wisdom gid siya sa tanan-tanan niya tao nga nakasalamuha niya. She's learning from everyone and that's the good thing about her. You know, you can meet people around the world, everyone, we can meet them, pero laka lang ang tao nga naga-treasure sa mga tao nga na-meet nila and laka lang man ang mga tao nga naga-learn sa mga tao nga na-meet nila, and that's Alexie. She's really learning from.
That is the message of Joshua Jean de Tyson, ang best friend ni Miss Iloilo 2024 Alexie Caimoso Brooks. What's your message to your best friend?
Inday, we call her Inday. She's really popular as Inday Leon. First off, really thank you. And especially during Miss Iloilo, grabe ara to sa tubang sa McDo with my face dancing, screaming. Her support, Gabby, she's really one of the loudest supporter. I could even imagine, siguro sa final night, dumalupok na to siguro yung puwak kasinggit. Thank you, Inday. And it's real. She was there. She saw those girls or those people who bullied me when I was a kid. And she's one of those people nga, who saw the potential. And she'd always show recognition. And I think it's really good that, someone show recognition towards you. And I can't thank her enough for everything that she's doing, especially right now. I think she's busy dito sa Buga, preparing for my homecoming later. And I thank her so much. I swear, if there's number one fan nga pinakagahod, I think it's just really her. My team can't deny the fact that she's someone who, if you tell her to dance in the middle of the road, if that means I'm gonna win, masaot na siya, bala na, mabackflip na siya. And I really, really thank her so much. Thank you, Inday. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Sa during the pageant night, Mr. Hilado, daw siya yung punong abala. So,
Siya nagimo mo siya fans club sa Facebook actually. May GC kita ng tanan. Even hindi taga Leon ara man tanan. Tapos tanan nga picture and face naging cut out na tanan. Gasaot sa kalsada.
Anyways, sa part 2 na kita sa aton ngam na question and answer, and sa part 1 na nasabat kay na ni Miss Brooks no, sa ikaduha nga part is the may ginapabati kiti sa iya nga mga voice clips, mga videos. So una didto kay na napabati naton teacher, coaches, then ikaduha isang best friend no ni Miss Brooks nga si Joshua Jean de Tyson. Anyways, ining ikatatlo very close ni siya kaya Miss Brooks. Naaring ikatatlo Miss Alexie Caimoso Brooks sa aton nga mga tagpalamatiman.
Bali, pag high school, dito ako sa Lilo, dito gina ako gatiner mo, ay marambaligya kami sa bakuna. Dulot mga kamatis to, katumban ang mora, ginabaligya ko to, pang-ukay ka mga kanan ang mora baligya ko. Saging, payas, kung ano, pati tanah, karagabulig, tanah, karakalapit, mabulot niya. Tama kaya ang bulay ka na nang inabuli balhalin sang kamay pa hasta nagit man na nagdako siya, pero why na siya iya nagpangakit niya. Tapos ang hambal ko lang, hindi ka lang react bala kung nag-ano sa may ara nga nagahikay sa imo kung ano okay lang among ginagiyaya pangabuhi.
Si Basilisa Caimoso kung kilala naton sa tawag nga si Lula Basing. Miss Brooks.
Thank you. Really no amount of words I could say much right now. I spoke to her last night, and I remember when I got home. I actually was in Leon 2 days ago. I didn't tell anyone because I wanted to rest.
Yes.
And we was in bed, and it's almost like 1 in the morning, and then she said, I can't sleep. And I said, why, what's wrong? She said, I can't believe it. Like, you won, and I'm happy. But then what I couldn't believe is, when you won, the first person that you run towards to was me. I said, what do you mean? It's like if that was other people, siguro, wala lang sila labot siguro sa family, or amo na. And you went towards me. Mayor was taking photos with you, and people was chasing you, and then you let them go, and you walk towards me, and you give me a kiss. And she said, that means the world to me. She said that there is no amount of words can explain also what she feel. She said she's full of pride and happiness and love, and she said thank you. But then I really think that it's me supposed to be thanking her. I love her so much. I love her so much. And the greeting video was really touching kasi he was talking about our life sa super. May pistogin man kami sa super, gabulanti ko to, gakwat ko to kaisang kamatis, and she saw it. And yeah, I remember when she said that she always want me to put my feet on the ground. She'd stay, she want me to be humble all the time. And that's the goal. I don't think that there's any reason man sigurong maghinambog kita. If life give you something, it can easily take it away from you. And remember when she was talking about people would hurt me and bully me, tapos somebody give love gyapon. It's my grandma's line, diba? I said it before, I said it earlier, that people would hurt you, but you still give them love regardless. And if you can tell by the way she talks and the way I tell you the story, that the impact really that she gave in my life isn't just big. It's probably siguro 80% of me was my grandma. And if she's Alexie, she's the Miss Iloilo, she's the real winner. It's just I was there representing, but then she's everything behind it. And Lola, thank you. I love you. I don't, di niya man siguro maintindihan ang nilalantaw yung subong because she probably can't hear it. Pero, I really hope that she knows that I love her so much, and I'm willing to do anything for her. And I want the world to, I want that, not just the world, the universe. I want them to know I love her. I love her so much.
Yes.
I'm not hiding anything from her.
Anyways, aning aton nga broadcast, Miss Brooks, no? Sa sabuga damo kita da listener actually. I know nagalinaptanan ni subong aton nga na online and other man naton sa on air broadcast, no. Miss Brooks, clarification lang man and with like a bit of confirmation. So before nagkanag Miss Iloilo, before with this during abing gadungan nga naga-athlete ka, nagapakapoy ka, may pwesto ka mo sa super, mention mo nga naga-bitbit ka gidya kaing sang kamatis and baligya sang fruit. Mga utanon sa super.
Oo, I mean, remember nung GMA nga news, some people thought it was not real. They thought it was just me making up stories. Pero kadto bala sa super, and then ask them, they call me negrinder kasi I was the only black kid in there. I was friends with everyone kasi I'm really the jolly kid. Gadlagadlagan ko da, gabulanti ko da sang kamatis, sang saging, kisa early morning, syempre mga si Lola dan gabantay siya kung aga 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. I wanna iya shift and for me from 10 p.m. until morning, kay Sabado Domingo ko dara, ako gabantay. And sang gabi, syempre damo-damo na siya gabakal sa mga bulking balaklon. They would buy kaing sang kamatis, or mga pidada, or mga kahang. Kasi wala kargador, so kisa ginimo ko ako pa nagakwat sang isa ka kaing nga kamatis, kisa 60 kilos na ginabutan ko na sa likod ko. Tapos dulong ko na dito sa may fuente sa sagwa. Tagaan ko na lang 20, 30. Siyempre kung bata ka pa, 30 pesos was a lot. Balon ko pa na sa school. So I was just doing it. And it was really real. The story is so real that if you go there and you ask the people, they themselves are gonna tell you the stories.
I think kung maglibot kami to karo sa super kung pamangkuton, no? Kung kilala nila, I know damo man sila mga istorya sa imo.
Yeah, kasi the day after Miss Iloilo, ambal si nanay, nagpa-super ko bala the day after Miss Iloilo kay asikaso sila siguro sa pwesto dito. Abal niya the amount of people nag-congratulate sa akon. Grabe do ako kanong nadaog. Abal ni nanay kay nagkatusa to, siguro maging check lang siya to. Ambala namudamo gud congratulate. Grabe do kano si Alexie, grabe gid ang amo to. So, by those stories you would know that people remember you, and those were the same people siguro nga nag-believe in you. And I might not know their name individually, pero thank you so much, Gid. Grabe yung support niyo sa tanang nga taga super. Thank you. And you saw the dream. It was me carrying the kaing in my back. Right now, I'm carrying the whole Iloilo in my back. And I might as well push it in my head and, be proud of it.
So hasta subong, Miss Brooks, may pwesto pa ka sa super.
Oo.
Ah.
Actually, right now, if mambalang ko ni nanay nga babalin ko,
Oo.
tayo ko ito mapantay.
Oh. Down to earth, no? Anyways, na-mention ni mo kaina, na silingkob lang before kaging koronahan as Miss Iloilo, and nakunahan abi, na gindab ka na as Queen of the Athletics. Queen of Athletics and Miss Iloilo, kung ikaw ang papilion, diin ang mas gusto mo?
As what I said, I'm a multitasker. And I love to do a lot of things. And I make sure that even when I'm doing a lot of things, I excel on all those things. And I think I've proven myself in all those things. I could do sports and academics at the same time and excel in both. Pageantry and sports at the same time and excel in both. So I don't think you really need to choose. It's just what you're gonna prioritize the current moment. Because when you choose about something, that means you're letting go of the other thing. And I don't want to let go of things, especially when I have the talent. But then I'm willing to prioritize what needs to be prioritized at the current moment. And since Miss Iloilo is just recent and I won the crown, it holds a big responsibility. And Miss Universe Philippines is coming up soon. So basically, my focus and my priority is towards it. And just like same as sports, when I have competition, I give it my 100%. I'm gonna give it my 1,000% for Miss Iloilo or Miss Philippines or Miss Universe Philippines.
Okay. Mr. Hilado, no, damo ga sabat nga pamangkod di sa I think mga taga Leon ni siya. Din ko no ma-start ang motorcade, and what is the plan later on?
The motorcade will start sa Arcos ang Leon, Welcome Leon, sa Agboy, then malibot sa Leon Town, then going to Buga, Barangay Buga. Then may gamay lang nga program like 30 minutes, then going back sa Municipal Hall kay Mayor for a toast.
Okay. Kay kulang taon naton na Miss Brooks and Mr. Hilado, kiti siya na ang reigning dito nga Miss Buga, di ba? Dahil ko lang taon nagbalik ikaw sa Buga, which is nga dito ka man abi nag-una gid nga first pageant niya as pero Miss Iloilo na the higher naging ang mga version, no? And lastly siguro na I would like to ask tabi sang imong mensahe sa tanan mga Ilonggo and sa tanan mga supporters nimo. Na kay I think damo na sa mga fans club na nagapalibot subong sa social media nga naga-support for Miss Alexie Caimoso Brooks.
Well, una-una sa tanan, rak nga salamat, or thank you so much to those who hindi kaintindi. Thank you so much, rak nga salamat. First kay Mayor Malin, Nanay Malin, thank you so much sa support. Grabe, gambali laga tumbo ka gito sa final night. To Congressman Griseta, thank you so much for your support. To my family, to the people of Buga, to people of Leon, people of Iloilo, or bisan di naman kamo that you're supporting me. And to my team, to Nanay Malik, thank you so much. Grabe, I don't think there's enough words siguro nga ma-explain kung gaano ko ka-grateful nga ra sila. Kasi if words can't fit in on, if sulat ko sa siguro, basi 5 na kayalo pa, thank you ko da. Pero thank you. I think the best word to describe is thank you for your love, for your support, for your trust, and for believing. It's always about the believing part. And they believe in me. And knowing that I'm someone who is fearless and, would prove everything that I can do it. And when someone believed in you, it gives you the drive to achieve your dream. And they believed in me. And I thank them so much. And to those kids, to those young kids, Manang Sisi wants you to dream big. Manang Sisi wants you to dream of the impossible. Because Manang Sisi wants dreams of this. And to be honest, people think that it was crazy of me to dream this big, or I was too delusional, or I was weird. Because I was always a quiet kid. Babungko lang ko sa gilid, no one talks to me. I was bullied for being black, and I didn't really mind. And I have my own space, and all of those things. And yet, I stayed resilient. I dream big. Handam gid ka mo kabakad. Regardless kung ano mara kabakad, kung ano mara kay imposible. You'd never really know eh. Just dream big. Just set a big dream in there. And then make sure that every day may ginahimo ka to achieve that dream. You make sure that you're doing something to achieve that dream. And then give it a time span. In 5 years this is what's gonna happen. In 10 years this is what's gonna happen. And work towards this dream. Make sure you have a good routine. Make sure you manifest towards the dream, but create a good action. Be nice, especially sa mga family niyo, to your parents. And be nice to those people na, you see in school that barely get the time or the attention. Because you would never really know. You be kind to everyone. You show everyone love, humility, and respect regardless of their status in life. And stay resilient, stay focused, stay hungry, and do more. When I meant do more, not just for yourself, do more for your community, and ask yourself what's your purpose in life. Ask yourself what's your purpose and works towards it. I think that's it. Thank you so much.
manang sese do na
Manang sisi.
manang imo
Sisi
nga
gid, ah.
nga ano nga nickname abi para sa ilan. Anyways, thank you very much gid no sa mga naging kaupod naton ilabi na gid kay Miss Alexie Mae Caimoso Brooks and sa iya syempre nga manager no kay Mr. Malik Hilado.